Hello everyone, in today's video I am proud to announce that I have bought a new 1/10 scale RC Touring chassis. This car is a beautiful car, but it is used. I am the third owner of this car, and this is the ARC R10 to the 2015 model. So it's a really good RC touring car, but of course I'll have to build it up. Of course, it has absolutely nothing installed. It has no servo, no ESC, no motor, no nothing, no battery, so there's a lot of work to do, but I'm happy to have it because I'm pretty sure I can make a really good car out of this chassis. So let's talk about why this new car is better than the old car and why it was worth buying in the first place. So the old car, which is the one on the left, it's a good car, but only because I worked on it for more than a year. The parts that I picked for this car are very good. They're not the best, but they're pretty good. I've also worked for, well, around a year or so in setting the car up. So that means, you know, getting the suspension right, changing the oil, changing the parts to, aluminum parts, changing the, toe in, toe out, everything. So it was a lot of work to get this car to actually run properly. So that's why this car isn't the best. It's heavier. Its parts are difficult to find. I have around 3 different car brands, which I have used parts from to fix this car, the old car. And it's just a pain, but I like it. It's a good car. Now the new car, of course, on the other hand, it's lighter. The design is better. It's more rigid because it's got a lot of carbon fiber and aluminum parts in it. It's just a good car. It's made for touring. The suspension is better. The car's parts are easier to find. It's just a good car overall. So that's why I think that this car is a great buy, and I'm going to be building a good car out of it. I'm going to be picking the best parts for it, even better than the old car. So now let's talk about how I'm going to build this car into a great race car. First of all, I will need to have quality components. I'm just going to be choosing the best components out there for racing, which are race legal, of course. And I'm going to have to buy a few parts that are a little sort of like broken. Actually, just one part that's kind of broken on this car. Also, I'll have to buy one of the components will be tires. Tires are very important. If you have good tires, your car will perform very well. These tires are not very good. These are the Team Powers tires on my old car, and here is another set of tires that I have. I will be using these for a little while on the new car, but they're not very good. The tires I'm going to be choosing for the new car are the Sorex 32 compound tires, because those are very good on asphalt. For the ESC, I'm going to buy the original Hobby Wing version of this ESC. It is more than twice the price of this, Chinese remake, but it's a lot, higher quality. I'll also have to have a servo, which I already have. This came with the car, and this is a waterproof servo, but it doesn't make a big difference. I'll also have to buy a servo horn. I will also need to have a battery. For the battery, I'm going to buy a single stick, not a saddle pack. This is a saddle pack, so it has like two sticks. And to hold the battery, you have these things on the new chassis. However, one of them is slightly broken, as you can tell right here. It won't hold the chassis down, the battery down, as you can see in this clip right here. If I move the battery to the side, like forces when you're driving will, then the battery will slip out. So I have to fix that. And lastly, I'll have to buy a good receiver and a good remote. And that's basically it. So I'm hoping to build a very good car out of this car. I've already got the, I think I might know how to get a cheap but really good motor from a friend for I think around $20. This is a very good motor that he's offering to sell to me used. He's the same guy that sold me the chassis, and this is a competition ready motor, so that's great. and it will also save me some money for purchasing a new ESC. The ESC that I'll be using is the Hobbywing 120 amp, I forgot what it's called, but I'll roll a clip right now of what it looks like. And it's a very good ESC, which also has a lot of safety features that I will know will definitely work, because with the T-Sky, the one that I have in my old car, I'm not too sure if all the safety features work. For instance, the temperature sensor, and what else, the battery voltage sensor. I'm not too sure about that, so I'd prefer to have a car that I know for a fact has an ESC that is working 100% correctly. So that pretty much wraps up this video. I will be keeping the old car, of course, as it is, and hopefully me and my brothers can drive around together if we have, of course, these two cars running at the same time. So I will be making videos of the new car whenever I get a new part for it, and I'll show you guys how to install each part, starting with the servo. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you guys enjoy future videos of me building this car and turning it into a great touring car. And that pretty much wraps up this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.